What's going on, my math party people? Anderson here, your ASVAB coach, and today we're going to be finding some missing angles. So if you're having trouble finding the difference between, hey, what's a complementary angle versus supplementary, what's a straight line, how many degrees is that, or the degrees inside shapes, well then today's class is going to be perfect for you. So today at 6 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be having a free class on finding angles, and you can use that link right there or the link in the description of this video to join tonight's free class. And even if you can't make it, don't worry. Because what's going to happen is you're also going to get registered for a free practice test that has video solutions so you can learn from every mistake. So go ahead, take advantage of it, completely free. Let's go ahead and ace the ASVAB by kicking off with this one. Let's go. So here what we have is, well, we have an image, obviously. And in this image, we're being asked, hey, look, if angle 2 is 73 degrees, what's the measure of angle 1? Sounds good. So if we're checking this out here, angle 2 equals 73 degrees. Angle 1 equals what? Okay, so the way that we're going to handle this is pretty straightforward, actually, because as long as we understand what we're looking at, then we can make a game plan no matter what. So here's what I mean. We're looking for this angle right here, angle 1. We know that. Now, what's around angle 1? What do we notice? We notice that angle 1 is connected to angle 2 right over here. So angle 1 and 2 are connected. But the thing is, that's not the most important piece here. The most important piece is right there. What does that signify? Well, that box right there, that box really confirms that this angle that you're looking at, the totality of the angle. So what I mean by totality is the angle here and angle here. That is a total of 90 degrees. So again, what that means is that this entire angle is 90 degrees. That's a right angle. This is the sign for a right angle. All right, just remind ourselves of that. That is a right angle equaling 90 degrees. So how does this help us? Well, let's just think about this logically, really. Think about this logically. If the whole thing is 90 and one of the two pieces is 73, can you find what the other piece is? We do that by subtracting, right? We're going to do that by subtracting, and that's exactly how we're going to handle this. We know that angle 1 plus angle 2, and typically the formal way of saying it is the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. That's an ugly plus symbol, but the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals 90 degrees. But we know that angle 2 is going to be 73 degrees. So we just replace that right there, and then we repeat everything else. So if we're treating this like an equation, how are we going to find angle 1? If you already thought of it, great job. The intuitive way is just to take out the 73 degrees. If you take out the 73, you can find out the missing angle and you're all set. And so formally, if we're doing this with an equation over here, what we would be doing is, again, subtracting 73 degrees. And obviously my big old head's about to get in the way, so let's go ahead and not make that happen. So let's move that right up there. But what you're gonna see here is that, look, that's exactly what you're doing. So I just wanted to take a second to show you how solving equations and the intuitive, like kind of common sense way to do things, they're the same thing. They're the same thing. If you can't see any equation or can't see it intuitively, it's a good practice to try to see it the other way. That way you can continue making those connections and building that confidence. Super serious about that. One of the easiest ways to learn math is to think about everything as an equation. Everything you possibly can as an equation after you learn the intuitive way or the other way around. You know, if you know how to make the equation, well, make sure that it makes intuitive sense as well. So here the answer is going to be 17 degrees. You can use some mental math and say 73 to 80 is 7. Then up to 90 is another 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. Mental math way to do some subtraction, and there we have it. The answer here is B. That is the measure of angle 1. And so with that said, my party people, there we are. Again, I'm Anderson, your ASVAB coach. Don't forget, tonight, 6 p.m., we have a free class going on for measuring angles. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's ace the ASVAB, and I'll see you there.